This is the Sevenoaks Panto Podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Time to
We're going to get someone to make a jingle.
I can do it live.
Nope, we don't need it.
Podcast time with Jamie and Ant. Podcast time, gonna make the girls pant. That's a dog. Let's do it again. Podcast time with Jamie and Ant. Podcast time, gonna make the dogs pant. Because it's too hot and you shouldn't take your dog out when it's too hot. It's bad for their pads, if they live in a pad. Yeah, it's grubby. I just tried doing it.
Ew. Ew.
It's just all that. There's a lot of swiping. Oh, good, that was recorded.
Probably can't use that.
I can't use any of this. I'm just cleaning my iPad. No one's going to tune in and watch me clean an iPad.
Tune in. No one's going to tune their television set into our frequency.
There are a lot of TV channels that would show this, you know, because there's some garbage on TV. Can you imagine if we become global superstars by being on satellite channel 417?
Can I start now?
Is my iPad clean enough?
Yes.
We may begin.
Welcome
Go.
to...
Oh, you're starting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and do you want to do one of those?
Yep. Okay, do it now. Welcome to the brand new Sevenoaks Panto Podcast, and my special guest for this episode is the man who plays Silly Billy, Ant Payne, everyone.
That's not my full name.
No one clapped.
Oh,
Oh.
let's do it more Gonzo style.
Ant Payne, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
I'm so excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I used to spend my time by a microphone like this. Admittedly, it was in my bedroom.
Because you used to work on the radio.
I did used to work on the radio.
How was that?
It was wonderful. It was great. We went all around the world, and I just did this and talked into a microphone. Then I got sacked.
Yes. And do any of those radio stations exist anymore?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, they closed down.
Yeah.
It's weird because I started work with them, then they closed.
Yeah. Okay. What was your? Who's the most famous person you ever interviewed when you worked on the radio?
Samuel L. Jackson was a good one.
Okay.
I went to the Cannes Film Festival and interviewed Samuel L. Jackson, and it was one of the coolest people I've ever met.
How long did you have with him? Was it a junket in a hotel?
Yeah. So when you do interviews for films, they're very strict, and you stand there with a clipboard and a stopwatch. And if you ask the wrong question, they can take your kit and delete it.
Wow.
When it's music, you've got ages, but they go like that. So you got 5 minutes we had, but it was brilliant. And at the end, he was just like so cool.
Who can you think of someone that you interviewed that you were really excited about or thought would be really nice, and actually they were horrible?
Yes.
Name them.
I can name them.
Do it.
It was 2 of the members of Girls Aloud.
Really? Which ones?
I can't really say.
You can say.
Okay, I can. It was when they just first started, so they got pushed into this stardom straight away.
Yep.
On the same day, we interviewed Busted
Mm-hmm.
and Girls Aloud. One of them sat like that.
With their back to you?
Yeah.
Which one? Name them.
Nicola.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the other one, just on her phone.
Yep.
That's Cheryl. And then we had to say
Cheryl, cool.
we
I
said-
thought she'd be nice.
they got, this is when they first started, so
Yeah.
they were new to it all. And the other 3 were fantastic making up for it. But then the guy I was doing interviews with, a guy called James Hemming, he lost his temper a bit and
Oops.
picked on him. And it was
And
funny.
who did you not care about, but you interviewed them and actually you had a great time, or they really impressed you?
Who did I not care about, and they were really nice.
Yeah.
There was a guy, do you remember a while ago, a version of All Around Me Are Familiar?
Yes. Yeah.
Gary Jules, his name
Okay.
was. I had to go and interview Gary Jules.
Who cares?
He was so cool.
Whatever happened to him?
No, that's the one song, and then I bought the album, and he did that song, All Around, and the rest were like, there was one song called Barstool, it was good.
Okay,
Anyway,
but he was nice.
Yeah.
So you were on the radio, and then you came to work for us.
it's a very long time ago now. This is-
2009.
Yeah, so we'd previously known each other, it's been about 30
I think so.
odd years.
Yeah.
And then I did some TV stuff, which no one ever saw. They got cancelled as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got on the radio, And then all the radio stopped. And then you said, come and work with us.
Yeah. And you came and did Dick Whittington.
We did
2009.
Yes.
And you were not Silly Billy, by the way. Do you remember? You were Simple Simon the first year.
What?
Silly Billy was born the following year in Jack and the Beanstalk. Yep.
It's weird because, so the first one we did in 2009 was Dick Whittington with Michelle Gale
Michelle
from
Gale.
EastEnders. She was fantastic.
Her sweetness is in fact my weakness.
Let's pay for that now. And then the next year we did Jack and the Beanstalk, and my character was Silly Billy. And it was halfway through the year afterwards, we were in here, and a group of kids came in from a school, and they went, look, it's Silly Billy.
Yeah.
And you said, we'll just keep the name.
Yeah.
And it's just stuck the whole time, Silly Billy.
And you did, so you did the first 5 years?
5 years here.
And then you went into a dark place.
Yeah.
Gravesend.
Gravesend, people call that. We did Gravesend for 4 years. It was good.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe.
And then, so then we move into the era of kind of what I suppose most people remember, because there are a lot of people that won't even remember that far back. But when you came back for the 10th anniversary, and we did Dick Whittington again as Silly Billy, the triumphant return. You remember that?
No.
How did it feel to come back to the warm embrace of a Sevenoaks audience?
Well, it's good because in Sevenoaks we'd done it enough, right? So people knew who I was. Going to Gravesend, I had to really work.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. Coming back to Sevenoaks, everyone went, hey,
Yeah.
he's back. So it was a lot easier and more fun, and it's just, this place is, everyone gets the jokes, and it's really nice.
So you came back in 2019. 2018 did Dick Whittington, then we did Aladdin, and then it was 2020. You remember that year?
Yes, it's one of the worst years of my life. So obviously the world was dying, okay? And it got to near, so 2020 happened and lockdown happened, and then obviously I do kids' parties as well as acting. Two things that you can't do when there's a global pandemic. So I worked in a petrol station for 6 months with old ladies. And then when that finished, I cleaned door handles in a university.
I remember that. You were a door handle cleaner. I was a COVID tester.
Yeah. And it was awful. So what gave me hope is I know at the end of the year, we're going to do a pantomime.
Because surely it'll be okay by Christmas, right?
And then lockdown finished, summertime, what it was. And it kind of started again. And I remember them saying that Kent, this area, we're in level 2. It won't get worse than level 3, everyone.
Yep. Socially distanced theatre. We spent the whole year studying the guidance. How were we going to get pockets of people in the auditorium?
And you said, if it's level 2, we can do the show.
Yeah.
If it's level 3, we probably can't do the show. And they said, it's level 4.
Yeah.
We went, what's level 4? They went, pretty bad.
But we were in rehearsal by then. You remember
Yes.
that we booked that nurse to do the COVID tests because you couldn't get free COVID tests.
Yes, and I remember
how awful that was.
this probe all the way. And I've got a really bad gag reflex. I thought I was going to be sick on her face. Like, ah! So and my eyes were watering, and she was like, oh, come on. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's right up your nose. Because by the end of COVID,
and we'd done the socially distanced rehearsals,
awful.
and we all were taped into a box
Yep.
with our little box for our stuff and a little power cable to charge our phones.
And then it got to near the Panto. So now we can only do an online one.
Yeah.
I say, it's okay, I'll go home, come back, go home. And then my family got COVID, remember?
Yeah.
So I was now in a hotel room, and my kids and stuff had COVID. It was awful, really.
And we did a live broadcast, which actually was one of the most fun things I've ever done.
It was very different.
It was so much fun doing that live broadcast.
Yeah, it was very different, because I knew people were watching as well. And then more people tuned in, and then it started breaking the servers because everyone's going, well, actually, I will watch it.
Yeah.
And that was good, and I knew you had people watching, and it was a tough one. But then we did 2 shows, and everyone went, ta-da.
Go home now, yeah. So now we're in the post-COVID era. What have been your highlights from Treasure Island all the way to Aladdin? What have been some of your highlights, the shows we've done in the last 6 years?
We did a show a few years ago where you said, I know it would be funny if you accidentally fell into the orchestra pit, right?
Shh, that was an accident.
It was an accident.
Yeah, don't reveal our secrets.
And I said, what? And it's quite a drop down in the orchestra pit. And I'm getting on a bit. So I fell into the orchestra pit, into these crash mats, but it was quite a drop. And I had to go to an osteopath, right? So I went to the osteopath going, He went, oh no, what happened? And I said,
I fall into an orchestra pit 3 times a day.
I fall into an orchestra pit. He went, you shouldn't do that. And I went, but it's funny. So he cracked my back like that, And then a week or so later, I had to go back to the osteopath. And then this guy looked at me going, it's funny.
Yeah.
And we did it 50 odd times. There was a couple of times I pushed you in there, which was quite funny.
Do you think Silly Billy will do anything for the laugh? As a character, what is he like to play?
If it's funny, literally anything. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm one of those actors where, because I work on stage with you a lot, and you are very
almost exclusively.
Yes, and you are very badly behaved. And I know full well that if you start going a route, and everyone on stage goes, what's going on? Mm-hmm. I know full well I've got to go, okay. I can't say no. You can't stand on stage and go, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I have to say yes to everything.
But we've worked together long enough that you probably know. Well, you maybe don't know what's going to come out of my mouth because I also don't. But you know where I'm headed.
There's one time we did a show, and something funny happened. I started laughing halfway through the scene, and you said, "I'm going now."
Yes.
And you walked off stage and left me alone.
Yes, I'd had enough of that scene.
And then I'm now on stage by myself.
Laughing.
Remember, I had to apologise to the audience.
Yeah, because they stopped finding it funny.
Yeah, couldn't get it back.
What are the differences between you, Ant Payne the man, and Silly Billy the character? Describe him to us.
The difference is, it's not a massive difference between
It's not a lot of acting, is it?
No, it's not a lot of acting, actually. And over the years, Silly Billy has become more me on stage. Whereas before I was like, you go and see pantos, and a lot of pantomimes in the country are just awful, right? They're just awful.
Just say what you think.
Yeah, no. But then some are amazing, but it's very easy to get it wrong, which is why I think you do very well and we get it right. When I started off, I was one of those, like, okay, guys, like a really...
Yeah, kid's friend.
Yeah, kid's friend. And now I just antagonise children. That's why I wind them up, and it's slightly more fun because Silly Billy is now... It's a really naff thing to say, but I think Silly Billy represents the first level of anarchy for children.
Okay.
And my job is to be badly behaved, so the kids go, ooh, and the parents are like, oh, you shouldn't do that in front of kids.
Yeah.
And I'm badly behaved.
But you don't do it in a patronising kid's friend way. You speak to them on a level which they enjoy.
It's like I'm one of the kids from the audience has come on stage and they've gone, do what you like.
Yeah.
And we do. I mean, what we do, we start doing the panto, make sure everyone knows their lines, and then you will come into the dressing room and you say a special phrase to me, which I can't repeat here, every year, and I know then we have carte blanche to
it's time.
Change it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How has the character grown over the years, and how has your approach to comedy grown over the years?
Here's my problem, right? I've got really good answers to these questions.
Are you afraid to unravel it? Because if you talk about it too much...
No, what it is that they're quite sensible and serious, right? Whereas I used to watch TV. If I see a comic actor on TV and they're quite sensible, I'm like, oh, come on, be funnier.
Yeah.
Right? But how my character has developed, and this isn't funny, this is how I see it, is that Silly Billy himself has grown tired of saying yes to the man, and he's just not a bit of a bad boy, but he's just edgy, badly behaved. Whereas all these other panto people come on stage, they run on stage, they go, oh, blah, 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 with silly voices, and I come on stage and go, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And it is fun, and because we're allowed to play with the script loads, so there has been times where I sometimes say things which are mildly inappropriate.
Especially, well, we should talk about the adults-only performances, but in the normal show, do you feel, because you've been with this product, this brand that we have, you've been with us pretty much all the way through, how do you feel like the show has changed over time? What have you, because physically, in 2009, you were standing in front of painted cloths and hard set pieces, whereas now you stand in front of a Pixar movie. So
Yes.
that's obviously changed. But how has our approach changed over time, do you think?
I think the attitude that I have as Silly Billy, as the badly behaved person, is the same attitude that your character has, Dame Elaine, and it feels like Artodian theatre, right? There's a theatre practitioner called Antonin Artaud, right? And the way to describe that style of theatre is you've got two clowns on a stage, one spinning a plate, and they fling the plate over the audience, and the audience go, and the plate goes, and it goes back to the stage to the other clown, catches it. But that moment there, where the audience don't know what's happened, that's what I think our pantomimes are like, because they are quite anarchic. But the show quality, I was talking to my mum and dad, and what annoys me, and I'm going to say this, I was talking to mum and dad last night about everything, and they were saying how great you are, right? I went to the pub the other day, drinking a pub in Seal called the Five Bells, and these two people come up to me and say, excuse me, are you Silly Billy? I went, yeah. He went, I've got to say, your dame is so funny. I went, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant. And then you said, go up to this pub up...
the Buck's Head in Godden Green.
Yeah,
it's
so
amazing, by the way. Shout out to the Buck's Head.
And I'm no longer in the safety of my little pub in Seal. I'm in a new pub, and this man comes and goes, we recognise you. I was like, okay, good. And I sat down with his family, and they spent the next 20 minutes saying how good you are. So...
You know what's funny? Because you look like Silly Billy, you get recognised as Silly Billy all the time.
No one ever recognises you.
When we have people at stage door, or you're greeting a group of kids at the end of a show, I can walk straight through the middle of them to the Checkers pub and be drinking my first drink of the evening, probably not the first, whilst you're still signing autographs, doing pictures, because nobody recognises me.
Yeah.
We should talk more about the relationship that our characters have and how they work on stage. But first, here is a message from our sponsor. Who could it be?
It's the Sevenoaks Panto Podcast at SevenoaksPanto.com.
This podcast is brought to you by SillyBillyParties.com.
So, if you want a 53-year-old man to dress up as a child and blow up balloons for your loved one, you know what to do.
I'm not 50... Go to SillyBillyParties.com. I'm not 53.
You are.
It's the Sevenoaks Panto Podcast at SevenoaksPanto.com.
They were great.
Wow, imagine using their services. Welcome back to the brand new Sevenoaks Panto podcast. So we have a little tradition already that we do a few quick fire questions to kick off the second half of the podcast. Standout principal performance. Which principal, we're talking the post-COVID era, has for you given a spectacular performance on stage? Who's been your favourite?
It's difficult because if I pick one, then everyone else is going to hate me.
Everyone's been in the same position as you.
For the last couple of years, we've had someone called Billie Hardy in our shows, and it's the most comfortable I feel on stage because I know full well that she's just going to smash it.
Yep.
And so confident in the fact that I know...
She'll go with you wherever you're going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think she is great and part of the family. So we just, always need to either A, hope that she never gets successful and gets work elsewhere.
Because she's desperately unsuccessful at the moment.
Oh, it's an awful person.
Terrible.
In real life, awful person.
Horrible.
But on stage, I think she's... And then there's Courtney. So,
Courtney Stapleton is one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
We worked with her when she was like 10 or
14,
9?
I think she was 14 or 15.
And then she went off and she's hugely successful, being all successful and stuff, really happy for her.
Blue tick on Instagram.
Yeah. And then she came back here and you go, oh, you are next level.
She is.
Yeah. And then the worst thing is for her is that she's on stage with the likes of me and you.
It's embarrassing. She's wasting her time. Courtney Stapleton, I taught from when she was 10 to when she was 15 or 16.
Weird, isn't it?
Then she did a little touring, and we paid her. It was her first paid job, actually, a little touring show, years and years ago. And then she came back, and being on stage with her, when she sings, I can't take my eyes off her. I stop performing and I just watch her. And this year, she's going to be in a brand new musical at the Royal National Theatre. I couldn't be prouder.
I was going to do that.
But instead...
What?
Instead of
Oh, and instead, I'm doing a couple of songs down the pub.
Great. Next question. Your favourite title for a pantomime, your favourite story?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Is it?
Yeah, everyone knows it.
That's my second favourite.
What's your first favourite?
Dick Whittington.
I do like Dick Whittington. I like Mother Goose. We did Mother Goose.
Not doing it.
I know, it was a tough one.
I'm not doing it.
No one knows what it is.
I can't be bothered.
It's really good.
It's too much work for me.
Okay, fine. You're just lazy.
Favourite song or favourite medley in the post-COVID era? So you're going from Treasure Island to now.
We did a Michael Jackson medley in Treasure Island, and I got to sing They Don't Care About Us.
Yeah.
And it was just...
It was so cool. That medley was so cool.
And that moment... Oh, no. Can we include...
No, you've made your choice.
Okay, that one. My Michael Jackson
I love that medley because you've got the Long John Silver clan, you've got the Jim Smollett clan, and then you've got the Grace O'Malley clan. So you've got these three warring factions all going for the treasure. At the end of Act 1, they're all off on their jet. It's such a great storytelling moment. I loved it. 14 minutes, that medley. What are the three things that you think make Sevenoaks Panto what it is? When you really boil it down, what are the three things that make it special?
Chaos, the very high quality of a performance of the dancing. I mean, our dancers were...
Everyone apart from us.
Yeah, literally. Our dancers were nominated for a National Pantomime Award a few years ago. The music... everyone apart from me and you.
They're all top-notch.
Such high quality.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3... me and you.
Yeah.
Because I think it's very... People have said to us, I say, we've known each other for years, and people have said, you can tell that on stage you're just having fun. And we're having fun, but everyone else on stage is just panicking.
Yes.
We had a young lad work with us last year, and the fear in his eyes... when
James
we
Lim.
went
What a fantastic pantomime performance he gave.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, because he's only done musical theatre.
Yeah, and then, but his sheer panic when you would start saying stuff you weren't supposed to say, and I joined in, and he was like that.
I loved being on stage with him. I loved it. What's one thing that you would love for us to do or try that we never have?
Pay me more. No, you could do that. I would like to... I come up with some ideas with the screens, right? But, there's the guy called Simon who does the screens. Sometimes he's a bit lazy. And I'd like...
Uses a lot of AI.
A lot of AI. And you can't say Simon without saying...
AI-man.
But more like... I think it would be great if I could interact with Silly Billy on the screens and have two of me. Can you imagine? And what if there's multiple? Like that film with Michael Keaton.
We tried that with the dwarfs, and in the end, I was irritated by it because it locked us into dialogue.
Daleks?
Dialogue.
Oh, fine.
They're the lines that we say.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, just play more with the screens, maybe.
Is there something that you've learned...
Yes.
Whilst being in Panto over the years that has become like your golden rule? That's the thing that you're like, it doesn't matter. Having done it so many times, I've learned that I must always make sure it's this, or my performance does this, or... Yes. Could you answer the question?
Oh, okay. See, my theory on Silly Billy is I'm a member of the audience, like I said. I'm a member of the audience that is allowed on stage, okay? And I'm on stage, so I am now a member of the audience. So what I do, which you're not really supposed to do that much in theatre, is I interact with people. Even when I'm not saying lines, I will look at people and interact and look at them as if to say, I'm up here, and then try and include everyone and make sure that everyone's included. And I think it's really important. You see some pantomimes where they don't include the audience in certain things, and you kind of go, I don't get it.
The in-joke has to include everyone.
Yeah, and so I think the key thing, and what I think we do very well, is make sure that everyone is included with everything. And I think it's very important.
How do you approach the rehearsal process? What is your rehearsal process?
I spend all year...
Because you don't learn the lines.
No, I don't. I do learn no, I don't. I can only learn them I can only learn the lines when I'm told where to stand, right? I can't read it and go like that. So I learn in the rehearsal thing. I spend all year like a wind-up toy, like that, all year. Like, and then first day of rehearsal, I go... And rehearsal is just... write everything down, focus. I don't like it when people aren't focused. Get it all done, and then you can mess about and stuff.
That's what I love about we work now almost exclusively with West End performers, and their work ethic in the rehearsal room is incredible.
Yeah.
And it saves so much time.
Yes, very much so.
What's your favourite part of the process?
Performing.
But before that moment, all right, okay, we know that you love being in front of an audience, it's clear. But prior to that moment...
First day, when we sit round in a circle, and we read the script with the actors for the first time, and I look at them and go, oh, this is going to be good. Because all I've done,
you hear someone drop a little vocal.
Yeah, all I've done, and then in the read-through, they sing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, God, I've got to sing next to these people, and I can't sing, but these guys are singing, and you go, this is going to be good, they're going to be good.
Is there a bit of process you hate? Or that you're like, that's the day I dread, or it really annoys me, or I get bored?
When it comes to learning the dances, I get the dances. I'm good at the dances. It takes me about 4 weeks to get the dance.
Yeah. But last performance.
Yeah, last performance, I've got it.
Smashed it.
Smash it.
Are you okay? It's triggering, isn't it?
I'm okay.
I also feel the same. I wish that I was better at choreography, and I love being in the numbers. And, in heels and the frock and costume changes, it's all fun, but it is the most stressful part for me. And I'm irritated by myself that I can't do it faster.
Yeah.
I love dancers and I love working with dancers, but why I'm so fascinated about them is it's like there's this language that I just can't learn, and they all speak.
And they go, oh, what we do there? We'll do...
It's amazing.
Pas de bouée, whatever.
Rond de jambe.
And they go, gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hang on, I'm just trying to do a box step here, and I'm tripping over myself.
What's the most boring thing about the pantomime season, from the first day of rehearsals to the last show? What's the most boring or irritating thing?
There's a thing where we have to do a technical rehearsal where we have to set all the lights. So you sit up there and you do a scene, and you go, stop. And you talk on the microphone and go, oh, that light, number 6, turned out. And you stand still and the light goes, and you go, stop talking. Okay. Like that. You go, right, do it again. So you do the dance routine again. You go, stop. Okay, what one there's? Oh my gosh! Like
it's my favourite day.
I just want to walk into the auditorium and punch you in the face.
Cool, great.
Over and over and over.
How
again.
do you keep the energy? Because we do 3 shows on a Saturday, 3 shows on a Sunday. Monday's a day off. Then we do 2, then 3 shows on a Saturday, 3 shows on a Sunday. How do you think you keep it fresh?
Yes.
And how do you do that?
2 things. One, it's a really easy job. We're just messing about on stage.
Yeah.
Anyone who moans about it, go do a different job then.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Have fun. And what I do, yeah, is after the first show, I leave at the side door here. I walk down the stairs and back into the building, and I go, hi everyone, here for 2-show day. And I leave the building and try and trick myself.
So you just pretend that it's not 3 shows?
Yeah. I fall for it as well. Never done a 3-show day in my life.
We do that with your bank account. We tell you that we paid you.
Yeah, but
actually
I can't
we
see
haven't.
It.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's finish then with you asking me some
I've got
questions.
some questions,
Oh,
right?
okay, good.
These
I'll
are
put
quick
this
fire
on.
questions. I mean, yours were quite in depth, but I also wanted to find out more about you as well. So just answer the questions as quick as you can. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. What's your favourite colour?
Purple, but it isn't purple. It's not purple.
You just failed on the wrong the
yeah,
first question.
I did the wrong answer.
Okay. What's your favourite colour? Purple, too late. What's your favourite animal?
Elephant.
Okay. Why do you think pantomime is culturally important in the UK?
It is the most important cultural phenomenon that the UK has because it's unique to the United Kingdom, but we stole it from Italy and France and Germany, excuse me, and everywhere else. So it's an amalgamation. It's from everywhere else. There's nothing about it that's British, which makes it the most British thing. And I could talk more about that, but it's the most important art form we have in the UK.
You can't talk too much more because your next question and your quickfire questions is, do you like cheese?
I really, really, really like cheese.
Cool. What's the one thing you want to be remembered for?
When I die?
Yeah. But not just in life in general. No one cares about that.
It's probably going to be like Sevenoaks Panto or being Dame Elaine.
Yeah.
By a very, very small number of people.
I reckon I could talk to, I don't know, who's in charge of burying people, the buryist.
Yeah.
Right? And I could get you buried in
I
your
would
Dame
rather
Elaine.
be cremated.
I would gladly burn you, but then we'll do it dressed as Dame Elaine.
If there were
in
to
an
be,
open coffin so everyone can see Dame Elaine go up in smoke.
I would like an OBE for my services to the theatre. That's not a joke. I would like one. What's the lowest one? Is OBE or is the lowest one MBE? MBE is the lowest.
order.
I'll have
member.
the low, whatever the low one is. I want that.
All right, I want a knighthood then for being Silly Billy. Sir Silly Billy. Okay,
Sibylle.
next question. Have you ever punched a badger?
I don't think I've ever seen a badger.
Okay, so the next one, would you like to punch a badger?
No.
Okay, who is the most inspirational person you have worked with? Inspirational to you?
Leslie Grantham. Closest thing to a father figure I ever had. He was Dirty Den in EastEnders. He was incredibly difficult to work with. Not always the nicest person, actually, neither am I, which is why I loved him. Such an inspiration. Leslie Grantham.
He was fantastic. Next question. Did you steal my sandwich?
What was your sandwich?
It was ham and mayonnaise.
Then no.
Okay. What is the one role in theatre you'd like to play? Not just panto, but one role in theatre.
The truth is, I gave up performing other than panto because I'm incredibly lazy. The idea of doing 8 shows a week and looking after your voice and touring the country for not very much money, I find absolutely to be abhorrent.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really thought I wanted to be like a musical theatre star, be in the West End, be on tour, and I definitely don't want to do that.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
It's too much work for not enough money.
Yeah.
So I don't think there are any roles that I would like to play because
Okay.
I can't be bothered.
Talking of roles, the next question is, honestly, did you steal my sandwich?
What was it?
It was ham and mayo.
Ham and mayo?
Yeah.
With salad?
No.
Then no.
Okay, fine. Who would you most like to work with on stage? Any celebrity. Just to say, we've got a budget.
Megan Mullally, who plays Karen in Will and Grace and is also an amazing musical theatre performer with a great voice. I've seen her in concert and she was incredible. Megan Mullally, I would die.
Okay, good. Next question. Would you steal her sandwich?
I would probably take the remains of any food that she had eaten
Yes.
and hold it in a special box.
And sell it on eBay. What is the one moment when you enjoyed being on stage the most? One of the moments where you're going, actually, this is fun.
Oh God! So it's in my head. Just came then loads of moments where I said something that I shouldn't have said, and then we all laughed, including me, and couldn't get it back.
Yeah.
There was a moment with Rosie Rosie Ellie. We were all on, and it was just before Rosie sings "If You Need Me, Call Me," da 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 da, da whatever that song is.
Yes.
And she breathed in to sing, and I said, "Please don't sing." And
She couldn't sing.
there was a moment last year with Courtney Stapleton where the three of us were stood together and Courtney was doing this really funny thing, eating popcorn, and
That's
a bit
it.
went down her top, and I said something to her, and she locked eyes with me, and we instantly had tears in her eyes, and neither of us could speak.
It was awful. I was on stage
Any
with
moment like that is magical.
you. Yeah. Next question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Of course, otherwise we wouldn't endlessly do a ghost routine.
Okay. Next question. Do you believe in goats?
I don't think I've ever seen a goat.
Next question. Do you believe in life after love?
Oh! Oh, that's my Cher impression.
That's very good. What do you enjoy most about playing Dame Elaine?
I really like playing Dame Elaine, but honestly, I don't feel like I have very much to do with it.
I know.
She feels like a different person that inhabits
Well, I have to walk
me
through town
whilst
with
I'm
you.
doing other things.
When we switch on the Christmas lights, we go out into the street to the public,
Yeah,
and I walk with Dame Elaine, not with you,
yeah.
because in real life, you keep yourself to yourself.
I don't like people at all.
Oh,
Or talking
walking
to
through
them.
town with Dame Elaine is terrifying. You just talk to everyone,
Yeah.
say inappropriate things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And she uses words that I don't know that I know. Like her vocabulary is different to mine. And she
Yes.
says stuff to someone in the street or someone in the audience, and I have no idea that I even knew those words to say.
Nice. Next question. Would you like one more question?
No.
Good, because that was the question.
Okay.
Well done. That was your quick fire round.
Thank you.
All of it was good.
This has been a very, very special episode.
I need to go and
of
find my sandwich.
the brand new Sevenoaks Panto podcast. And depending on what order you're listening to them, this is probably the last one of the series.
You got my
Unless,
You got my sandwich.
unless we should, do you think Dame Elaine and Silly Billy should have a special bonus episode?
What, do a podcast with Dame Elaine? Yes.
It would be nothing to do with me.
How should we do it? The costumes are all here.
All right, tune in for the next one.
This is the Sevenoaks Panto Podcast.